Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Hello to all AFM students. A very warm welcome to this AFM June 25 exam support live session. I am Hussain Qazi, your facilitator for the subject AFM. Today is the first live session, and as you know that today is 22nd of the March, and today is the first live session for the June 25 exam support. So let's start the session. The very first thing is that, sir, what's the agenda of the today's session? The agenda is very much clear, students. The agenda is very much clear. The very first thing is schedule and duration. Schedule and duration. The number two, the course execution. The number three, how to kickstart AFM course. And number four, how to invest your time. And number five, AFM live sessions. Sir, what you will cover with the live sessions. Okay. So let's start. Number one, the very first thing, schedule and the duration. Student, before starting the course, you must have to aware that today is 22nd of March and your exam date will be held on 6th of June, Friday. So approximately from now till 6th June, you have 10 weeks. You have 10 weeks. And you need to play the game with the time duration of 8 plus 2. 8 plus 2. So 8 weeks for exam preparation, including course, including concept building, exam technique, and practicing the questions. So 8 weeks for preparation and last 2 weeks for revision. So that's the mindset you need to develop. The very first thing. The number two, the first point we have covered, the number two, course execution. Sir, how the course will execute. How your course will execute. So the very first thing, students, you need to know a very important point. That's what are the pillars for this AFM course, which means that how you will be able to get success. The pillars of my course structure based on three components, means the complete course structure based on 3 pillars. Pillar number 1, concept building. Pillar number 2, exam techniques. Pillar number 3, progress evaluation. Once again, I have developed the structure of the course which is based on the ingredients, the variable required to pass the AFM exam. If you really wanted to get success of AFM exam, the 3 main things that you need to cover, and that's called pillars. Number 1, for the entire course, you must have a good knowledge. That's called concepts. Good knowledge, 100% knowledge. Number 2, the exam techniques. If we are good with respect to the concept, but not able to learn exam techniques, for example, how to manage time, for example, how to manage marks, how to handle the questions. If you're not able to learn exam techniques, it's not possible to pass the exam. So equal important concept building, equal important exam techniques, and equal important about your progress evaluation. Means if you are good with concept building, good with exam techniques, but you During the journey of preparation revision, you are not evaluating yourself. Means you are not attempting the question with exam condition. You are not compare your answer, calculation and theory with the required answers. You are not actually uh, able to face your own progress. You don't like the mirror, what you are. You don't like the AFM mirror about yourself. It's not possible to pass the exam. So all three variables are important. If any one variable missing, you will not be able to pass. If you are good with concept, good with progress evaluation, but you are not working with exam technique, you will not be able to pass exam. Same case if you are good with concepts, exam technique, but not interested for progress evaluation, not able to pass. So my course structure, it's based on these pillars which essentially requires to get past the exam. That's the point. Now come on, the very important thing, sir. The first thing to get exam success, the concept building. How to develop the concepts? The student who have registered with my English course, English language course from husseinkazi.com, you need to follow the roadmap. You need to follow the roadmap. You need to follow the roadmap. The students who have registered with my Urdu language course have to follow the portal lectures. Sir, how much lectures need to cover? Any assigned targets? Don't worry, I will let you know at the end of the session. Each week I will give you the assigned targets. Don't worry. So number one, whatever the course you have right now, that's about the concept building. And it's better to establish the concept as soon as possible, ASAP. But this is not enough. This is not enough. Plus, I have attached a sign, a term of plus exam techniques. Exam techniques. About the exam techniques, I will give you the access of another course. That's called question practice course. That's called question practice course. But not now. By second week of next month. By second week of next month. Question practice course. Question practice course is about exam techniques, which includes the rules for time management, the rules for marks management, all these points. So number one, once you start to build the concept, simultaneously the exam technique course will add on. So over the period of time, you people will be able to learn concept plus exam techniques. This exam techniques course is about a digital revision kit, which have the videos and the suggested answer, which suggested answer and videos which is very much user friendly or comfortable. You will feel comfortable how to handle the question. These are not exactly the model answers, which are difficult to understand. These are student caliber videos, student caliber solutions, either for calculation or theory. That's a point. But another point, it's not only about just my efforts. My efforts means tutor efforts is concept building and exam techniques. But what about the students? Students must have to attempt assignments and attempt required mocks. During the course, I will give you the assignments with the live session, at least 8 to 10 assignments. And you have to lock your calendar for 3 mocks. You have to attend the mocks. First mock date, 26th of April. Second mock date will be held on 17th of May. Third mock, it's about ACCA June 25. That ACCA will publish by the start of the June 25. May 25. That's 24th of May. You have to attend this mock. My academic team, with my coordination, will give you individual feedback. That's important. So these 3 pillars that you need to hold if you really wanted to get success. But a student, there is a question. Sir, we have heard that AFM students struggle with some theoretical aspects. Yes, obviously. Sir, do let us know how much theory examiner examine. 55 to 60%. You will face the exam. 55 to 60% theory. And 45% to 50% calculation. Theoretical aspects 55%. Bare minimum 50-55%. Or average out 50% theory, 50% calculation. From now, from 22nd of March, you need to make a strategy that you have to invest your time in a manner where 55% theory, 50% theory and 50% calculation. Means your concept building, your question practice course, your own preparation, your practicing the question, your mock exam must be in a manner that you have to invest 100% time for theory, 50% time for theory, 50% for calculation. What normally student do the mistake? 80-85% time. Concept building, question practice, mocks for calculation, 20% for theory. And once face the exam, the student at the examination become bounce back. Because the exam they face, he or she, the student, he or she face 80% theory, 50% theory, 50% calculation, but originally they prepared for 80% calculation, only 20% theory. So you must be very much smart, intelligent, and prepare your study in a proactive manner. That's the rationale. That's called justified studies. If you just work out with the calculation and you will handle the theory later part, it's not possible to pass. Sir, what should be the strategy? What should be the strategy to handle the theoretical aspect? The strategy is, number 1, my course notes that's available with the folder. My course notes, number 1. Number 2, Kaplan 6 chapters. What Kaplan 6 chapters? These are the Kaplan 6 chapters. Only these chapters you need to read. Sir, how to read? The methodology to read the material, the methodology to read this content is just like to get knowledge. Like you read the newspaper. Like you are reading the newspaper. You're just reading the newspaper. You're just reading the newspaper. Whenever you read the newspaper, do you have the mindset to learn the newspaper? Do answer me. Do you have the mindset to learn the newspaper? Yes or no? No, sir. Whenever we are reading the newspaper, we don't have a mindset to learn. We just have a mindset to get a knowledge. Same case. These 6 chapters, you just to get a knowledge. 6 chapters, 6 weeks. From 22nd of March till 3rd or 4th of May. Just read these chapters. Number 1. Notes reading plus Kaplan 6 chapters plus drafting practice. Whatever the drafting practice I've mentioned with the exam technique and whatever I will mention during live session, you have to work out accordingly. You have to work out accordingly. You have to work out accordingly. So that is about the course structure. You only need to read these 6 chapters, students. The other chapters material you will be able to cover with my notes. Don't worry about that. And with my question practice course suggested answer. Don't worry about that. Now, the next agenda point. How to kickstart the AFM course. You can start your AFM course with these 2 videos. But if you have already started the course, ignore these 2 videos. Ignore these 2 videos because you have already covered with my lectures. Now, the point is that how to invest our time. Very important. How to invest our time. For AFM, the total time requires, you can classify as follows. Number 1, concept building. You require 80 hours to watch the videos and understand and get understanding. For question practice course, you required 40 hours to watch the video and understanding about the exam technique. Notes reading, notes and book reading, that's required 20 hours. Self-practice and assignments, whatever I'm giving you assignments and the self-practice question with the question grid, that's 60 hours. 3 mocks, 10 hours. So that means total hours you need to invest 210 hours. That's required at 210 hours. Sir, how to invest these 210 hours? One of the example is this. If you are not a full-time student, if you are working full-time job you have, so let's say you have total 8 weeks. So you need to divide 210 divided by 8, that's 26 weeks per hour. So 8 weeks for preparation, practice, and question practice course. 210 divided by 8 divided by 20, that's 26. So if you're not a full-time student, you can invest 8 hours for Saturday, Sunday, 8 hours multiplied by 2, 8 hours a day. So 16 hours you can invest for these. And the remaining 4 days, 4 plus 2, total 6 days a week, 1 day, assume that You are refreshing your mind and enjoy your single day. So rest 26 minus 16 divided by 4, that's 3 hours per day. So if you are not a if you are full-time job person, you can invest your time in this manner. If you are full-time student or you are a part-time job and part-time student, you can adjust your 210 hours accordingly. According to your structure, you can customize. So whatever the time you have to make the strategy. How much hours on a routine basis you need to invest. That's the point. So that is about how to invest time. There are before moving forward, there are two particular questions I need to address for that. One of the question is that, sir, what about the questions of these chapters? Okay, students, the very important thing is that, first of all, you need to cover my course, the regular course, and simultaneously read these chapters. Once I will assign the questions from the question grids, you will automatically be able to connect my course plus these theoretical aspects. So there is no connection about that. Actually, these chapters are interrelated with the course I have already established as a lectures. The lectures that's available on the husseinkazi.com or the Academy portal. So don't worry about that. What you should do, number one, you have to cover the videos and whatever the advice I've mentioned, you have to follow that. Plus, read the uh, chapters as well. Simultaneously read the chapter as well. That's important. Plus, furthermore, each weekend, even today's end of the class, by the end of the class, by next 5 to 10 minutes, I will assign you the target. Okay, so you will be comfortable accordingly. The first thing. So Vivek, I hope it's clear to you. Number two, Anisha, you have a question. Do the portal lectures cover the question practice? Do remember that. Listen carefully, all of the students. If you registered with my husseinkazi.com, that's English lecture, only follow the roadmap. E-Academy, only follow the portal lectures, but these are concept building. I will give you the access of question practice course later on by second week of next month. So question practice course access will be available later. This is not the right time. Is this clear? Do reply me. Please reply me who asked the questions. I have replied it. If you have any confusion, you can ask me. I'm waiting for the reply. Vivek, Anisha. 1 minute. Okay, what about the AFM live sessions? Number one, AFM weekly live session. Every Sunday 8 p.m. Every Sunday 8 p.m. Every Sunday 8 p.m. Except for this week, that I'm taking the session on on Saturday, and the one more next live session. That's next coming next live session will be held on Sunday as well. Okay, but next Sunday, the session will be held. It's about 4 p.m. Oh, sorry, 5 p.m. Pakistan time, because next Sunday will be the time for the Ramadan. So that's why for the Ramadan timings, the timings will be 5 p.m. or 4 p.m. Otherwise, the regular session will be held on Sunday 8 p.m. So AFM weekly live session, 8 p.m. number one. This is for April, and in fact, till the first week of May. But another live session, the series of live session will start 1 month before the exam. That is about past paper live sessions. Past paper live session is based on three things: two past exams live sessions and one AFM mock debriefing. Sir, how this will execute? Students, hopefully you people will be able to cover my complete concept building course and major part of the question practice course till 10th, uh, by 1 month before the exam, ideally. So I can say that first week or 7 or 8th May of 2025. So the May of the month is important because May of the month I will assign you 3 targets. Number one, first target will be one past paper, one AFM complete past paper. I will assign you and suggest you or recommend you have to attempt with exam condition. For example, the date will be 10th May. For example, because the date will be decided later, 10th May. So by 10th May, you need to attempt one past paper, complete past paper exam condition without any fear, and I will give you the instruction. By 11th of May, one day after that target date, I will conduct a comprehensive session, maybe 1 or 2 session for one past paper, where I will discuss comprehensively what is the right way to attempt the complete past paper. Question number 1, 50 marks. Question number 2, 25 marks. Question number 3, 25 marks. What is the right way? And in fact, you can ask me live whatever you have attempted and what I am attempting with for your support with the student standard, all these things. So the date will be decided. That's to be decided later on. Same activity I will perform with the past paper 2. Same activity I will perform with the ACCA June 25 mock. But the schedule of these activities will be held later on. So this is what about the AFM live session. Now the point is that, sir, what we will do with our every Sunday live sessions. Every Sunday, I will assign you the targets. I will respond to your queries. You can ask any of the queries. Practice questions, but not for all sessions. If I conduct any practice question, I will prefer to discuss the things about theoretical aspects, where you people struggle more and more. That's the point. The very first target, you need to cover up till The 30th of March, not 29. 30th will be held on coming Sunday. Till 30th of March. Yes, next Sunday. That's you need to cover these topics. Topic number 1, revision of NPV and WACC. Number 2, APV. Number 3, foreign NPV. Number 4, MIRR, duration, capital rationing. And number 5, option valuation, including real options. You need to cover these 5 topics from your concept buildings, as soon as possible. Student, that is all from my side for this session. The target I have assigned here. 1 minute. One minute. Once you cover by 30th of March, the assigned targets, these are the assigned targets. Although my regular course not only includes the discussion, but also the exam standard questions. By 30th March, I will give you some more targets to attempt these questions. These are question grid type questions. These are exam questions. And this grid of questions will be available as assigned targets from 30th of March. Although this Excel file is available as a folder, this Excel file is available on the folder of the course, but assigned targets, I will give you the assigned targets with the next phase, with the, by 30th of March. So that is all about the today's session. If you have any question, you can ask me. Yes, don't worry. I will share this Excel file on the WhatsApp group. And in fact, it's already available on the drive as well. So students, I hope that this session is very worthwhile for you, because now you have now become clear that what to do and how to do. That's the point, all these things. So thank you very much, students. If you have any question, you can ask me. And for the recording purpose, I'm going to conclude this session. Thank you very much. Take care a lot. Assalamu alaikum.